Hello, I am Chris. This is Honest Indies, and we are picking up where we left off with I Write Games, Not Tragedies, which I think we're pretty far along in. Part 1 was about 90 minutes, and I've read some Steam reviews of this game that were all very positive, and the only review where the playtime was longer than that was someone who has played several times to get multiple different endings. It's going to be slower with me talking through everything aloud versus just reading it quietly in my head, but I'm guessing we're nearing the finish line-ish? Where we were was our protagonist Ash, who we have been playing both through their high school years and the lens of present day, and making questionable and messy decisions in both timelines, having just gone on a not date, and kind of botched it, drinking and being a little bit of a disaster, and then fixed it. And in the present time, drunkenly hooked up with a coworker after a holiday party and is feeling all sorts of regret. So they have a lot going on right now, but let's see where things end up and how high school Ash maybe informs the next steps of the more present day Ash's decisions. I like being in the hall after school like this, in the dark, with no one here. It's spacious and quiet. I feel freer, less boxed in than usual, but no less dark. They're also very emo. And I don't usually feel the good kind of dark these days either. I feel the boring, sad kind of dark. Like the dead screen of my shitty old laptop with the battery that won't charge. Speaking of, it's a bit weird to be lying here in the hall like this. Should I turn on the lights? Lying on the floor in the dark during a holiday adjacent times based on this music. Let's see, we could turn on the hall lights and the fairy lights. Just the hall, just the fairy, stay in darkness. Let's do just the fairy. That feels like a mood. That's a vibe. I usually think Christmas decorations are stupid, ugly, and lame. But I'll admit, I'm enjoying them a bit this year. Ironic, as I don't seem to be enjoying much else. Katie helped me with the hall decorations. She's become such a goody two-shoes this term, sticking her little hand up for anything art-related at school. Geek. But her contributions have made the decorations less shitty than usual. This one on the tree here is one of hers. It's like a goth bauble wrapped in a little corset. It's cute. Best one on the tree. But you can barely see it positioned off to the side like this. They're not going to arrive for a few minutes yet. I could easily move Katie's decoration to pride of place, eclipsing the work of those posers. Unceremoniously chuck it behind the tree, what? Or leave it. I think Ash has been slightly, not mean with Katie, but like a little dismissive of Katie's art and attempts at doing well in school and things. I'm going to say that they should make it more of a centerpiece, put the spotlight on their friend's creation. There. No one will ever know. Almost end of term. Honestly, I still don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm still hugely behind on coursework. There's no way I can catch up before the end of the week. I will have to hope that some of the teachers will let me off the end of term deadlines so I can collapse into Christmas holidays. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I've never exactly always done my homework, but school was never so hard before. Everyone said year 10 would be a step up, but I feel it's not just that. I feel different. Like something has gone wrong inside. As for outside, things are starting to slip away from me, and I can't seem to stop it. And it's so dark and cold. That never bothered me before. I liked the dark. Like a good emo should. But now, I get the bus to school in the dark, go home in the dark, I have no energy to do things I need to do, or even the things I want to do. Very relatable, seasonal depression. It's grim. It feels never ending. There's one small ray of light, of course. I like Addy so much, and I think he likes me. Totally does, dude. But I don't feel secure with him. Not like I do with Katie. With Katie, I feel like I can relax, say all the dumb shit I want, and she'll be my friend. Probably I said too much dumb shit around her, to be honest. She's been looking angry lately. With Addy, I feel like I'm one dumb decision from all of this, whatever it is we have, situationship fading away. I hate to say it, but maybe that's part of why he interests me more than anything else, more than anyone else. He's new and shiny and not a sure thing. When my mind is dark and gray, a ding from him on MSN, or like from him on Facebook, light it up for a moment. Remember MSN and AOL? Probably why I'm so addicted to Facebook and MSN now. I look at Addy's profile late at night sometimes, flick through pictures he's tagged in, see who's written on his wall. He glitters. Is he a vampire? Is he a vampire glittering and glistening in the sun? So many things that would be pretty emo. So many things he's involved in that it feels like I could never do. Friends I could never have. Parties I've never been to. But when I see him through my screen in my room, I can pretend like he's my glittering thing. I'm like freaking Gollum, pawing over the ring alone in my cave. A message from Katie doesn't interest me in the same way these days. I'm ashamed to admit that. When we're chatting on MSN and I suddenly go quiet when Addy goes online, Katie definitely knows why. Be a better friend. Come on, talk to two people. It's pathetic and embarrassing, and I'm a bad friend, but it's something else I can't seem to control. I can tell she's pissed off sometimes. She'd be even more pissy if she and Addy hadn't become friends over this set design stuff. And over me, I guess? I'm glad they're getting on, though. I'll admit it makes me jealous. Why are you jealous that your friend and your kind of boyfriend don't hate each other? And then there's this look Addy gives me sometimes. Like he's trying to suss me out, or he's, I don't know, concerned. He's so perfect and kind of superior at times. Golden boy. I feel like a smudge. Grimy and dark. Drink for every time I say dark, I guess. Oh, the alcohol is the problem. You're becoming a teenage alcoholic and it's bumming you and everybody around you out. Ash takes a swig from his Jack Daniels bottle. I want to change the type of dark I feel. Dude, the booze isn't helping. As someone who gave up alcohol for about a year until we were mid-peak pandemic, and it's like the whole world's going to shit, whatever. I stopped drinking because I was having too many of the sad, bad, dark, moody drinking times, and not just like the fun, sociable ones. And Ash also needs to give it up. Become Gerard Way dark. No, Byron dark. And I have some ideas. All lights are off. Doesn't seem like anyone is here. I thought Ash said he would get the key for us. Typical. Oh wait, it's unlocked. Addy comes in, looks around in confusion, and then he sees Ash on the stage and laughs. No, he's here, Katie. Come on into this gothic Christmas grotto scene Ash has set for us. I really love the art, which I've commented on before, but especially now that it's in this more stripped down, just pencil, no color state with some of this. It's just consistently been a very fun visual feast throughout this game. Hey, it is nice here with only the lights on. With only the lights off. Kind of magic. We do need the lights on to work, though. True emos thrive in darkness. Fairy lights allowed. Well, I guess some of us have more Christmas magic in our souls than others. Personally, I think I paint better with mood lighting. Okay. We'll go with that one. All lights on, magic's over for now. Goth Santa. Well, let's keep the fairy lights on, though. A little magic. The lights turn on. Let's get started. We've got a lot we need to get done today. She's so bossy these days. Can you two get the plinths down? I'm just gonna go, sure. You don't need to push back on this. Thanks, guys. I'll get the canvas, it's later. They start working. You're really good at this, Katie. Thanks. She looks so happy. And she is good. Why don't I tell her that more often? Because she's only reacting that way because it's Golden Boy. No! Okay, I'm gonna try. Some of my decisions, particularly earlier, were like in the headcanon of how I imagine Ash would be, or being that person at times too. But I'm gonna try to just make them more positive going forward because I feel bad. Maybe I should compliment her more. Feels like the most positive of these. To not be like, I don't know, putting Addie on this weird pedestal, or being too much of a downer on yourself. Just being like, oh yeah, I should do that. Seriously, we're lucky to have you with us. Have you help with this. No one in drama can draw for toffee. Ouch. That's not true. Ash is pretty good. Sketching is more his thing than scenery painting, but there's a reason I let him tag along today. Oh, I didn't know. Cool. I've done sketches for our posters, for a group in drama, Addie, but okay. Anyway, what made you do art? I still don't know what GCSE is. I should have looked that up. Well, I was going to do drama, actually. Changed my mind last minute. Ash was so mad at me for abandoning him. I don't think he's mad now. Anyway, I've always been drawing, all my life. Just a thing that I do for fun, by myself. And I was looking at the art syllabus, and it looked so fun, and maybe an excuse to, I don't know, take it seriously? Do you think you would do art as a career? I don't know. You're certainly good enough to. Okay, that's a nice thing to say and all, but what does he know, actually? He's watched her draw for 5 minutes. I've watched her draw for 5 years. And Addie actually can't draw for toffee, not even stickmen. I'm a dick. Well, I haven't really thought that far ahead, but is art for a career something that people from, like, our kind of background do? Our school boasts about that one girl who was on X Factor as a notable alumnus. And she got voted out really early. Pretty sure no one who went here has had, like, a painting in the Saatchi gallery. I don't know that word either. This game is educating me. You could be the first. My dad says we shouldn't let where we're from determine where we're going. I like that. Only someone this handsome and popular can get away with being this much of a daddy's boy, I swear. In fact, he won't shut up about this sort of thing. He's kind of aggressively supportive sometimes, actually. What do you think, Ash? Should she go for it if she wants to, right? Absolutely. Well, I don't want to have that. Would be a waste if you didn't go pro. Stuff happens. Waste feels extreme. Go for it, Katie. It's the thing you enjoy most and are best at. If you really, really want. I'll say go for it. Thanks, but it's a shame that the thing I'm best at is hard to do as a job. I mean, that's how it seems to me. It's not like being a nurse or an accountant or something. And I should have silenced my phone, even though my partner is texting me. I think that my parents want me to do something with, like, a set routine. Well, who cares what they think? Well, if they're helping me pay to go to uni or college, then me? Paying for uni, is it that hard? Crippling amount of student debt, my dude. I haven't even started thinking about stuff like that. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I don't want to think about this too much yet. For now, I want to make pretty stuff and get good GCSEs. Well said. What's the point of life after school anyway? Anyway, I brought my iPod. Let's plug it into the hall speakers. Make this a bit more of a party. And I brought something else that could make this more of a party. Booze. Ash brings out the same bottle of Jack as in the Camden scene. Maybe we shouldn't start on that kind of party until we've made a bit more progress. I don't know. I reckon it will get the artistic juices flowing. It won't, my dude. Okay, that's it. What is with you recently? What's with me? What's with you? Last year you were with me laughing at the teacher's pets, not trying to be one. Now you're volunteering for every little project with all those girls from art. Well, sorry for doing stuff I like. I thought you were all about being our creative selves. But don't try to turn this back on me when you're the one who's acting weird. You only started going to parties and stuff like this year, and now you want to make everything about drinking. You're the one who said we should make it a party. Yeah, as in listen to some Christmas music and chat. Maybe get some sweets from the shop. You know, normal things for teenagers to do whilst painting. But recently, Ash, you're not normal. Why isn't Eddie saying anything? Isn't he supposed to defend me in times like this? He's just sitting there with his paintbrush, looking awkward. I thought we weren't supposed to be normal. I thought that was the point. Or what, do you want to just be like everybody else now? Are you seriously trying to make this about being emo right now? Well, he just called me not normal, like I was something disgusting. Yeah, could have framed it better. Oh, for goodness sake, there's not normal as in what you listen to and what you wear, and there's not normal as in carrying around an old bottle of JD like a moldy comfort blanket. Where did you get that, by the way? From that weird guy who hangs around the park? Jesus. He said that his dad... That's a lie. His dad would never buy him anything like this. He is still showing you his best side, Addie. He doesn't bother with me anymore. And what about your best side, Katie? Hasn't exactly been on display recently either. You just want to do your homework and play video games. You flake every time I want to do anything fun. I can see her face crumpling. I know I'm about to go too far, but I can't seem to stop my mouth now that it's started. It's no wonder I don't want to hang out with you as much. You've become boring. Damn, dude. I'm busy with schoolwork. Ash, that's enough. What do you know, Addie? You've been hanging out with us for like 2 seconds. And only with your cool friends not watching. What? At first I thought you were worried about what they would think of... At first, I thought you were worried about what they would think if you would be more obvious about liking guys. But that's not it. I think you're just ashamed of liking me. That's... Oh, come on, Ash. Just because you changed your Facebook relationship status to "it's complicated" and he didn't. Well, isn't it great that you two are such good friends suddenly? You can have fun ganging up on me together now. You think you know what's best for me, but you don't know anything. You can fuck off, both of you. Traitors. Katie starts crying. Addie looks awkward. I've really gone and done it now. I didn't mean it, but I did. Oh God, I don't know anymore, but it's horrible seeing her cry like that. Oh, don't cry, Katie. I'm sure he didn't mean it. We're just stressed at the end of the term. Yeah, I'm stressed. I've been stressed about school and stuff more this year than I ever have in my entire life. I keep trying to talk to him about it. I need my friend, but you're the only one he bothers with anymore, Addie. I want to believe he's just so lovesick for you, and that's why he's acting like a dickhead. But honestly, I'm starting to think he just doesn't care about me anymore. She just keeps crying. I have no idea what to say. Neither does Addie. First time we've been in sync in weeks. I thought if we all worked on this together, I could have fun with my friend again, like normal. But he had to bring that horrible brown stuff out. I hate it. I don't think this scene could possibly end well. I like your bauble. What? Your goth bauble on the tree? I like it. You're a good artist. That's probably the nicest thing you've said to me in weeks. How depressing. I mean it though. It was the best one there by far. I thought about moving it the others aside and putting it in the center. Your work deserves to be the pride of the place. I had a weird compulsion to chuck it too, but I'll not mention that. Oh, for goodness sake, that's just so you. What? Thanks, I guess. No, I'm actually glad you like my stuff, but this is part of the problem. You don't like being the center of attention? No? Well, that too. Why does it always have to be us against the world? Why can't you build me up without putting someone else down? I like it, us against the world. I thought you did too. Yeah, when the world is being shit and boring, but some of those other baubles are really pretty, and some of the people who made them are nice. You fell for Addie, didn't you? Well, I know she's crying because of me, but are you gonna say anything or just sit there looking awkward? Addie looks into the distance for a second, then grins suddenly. I guess I got nothing. Yeah, my daddy doesn't have any advice for this particular situation. Katie bursts out laughing, and it's like a salve on a wound that's been agonizing for months. He landed the plane somehow. I want to kiss him. Is that what falling in love feels like? But seriously, Ash, what is with you recently? It's not just the drinking. You're not being like you. Okay. The truth is, I've been arrested. I actually have split personality. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You need to give us a little more than that, Ash. Okay. The truth is, but I don't know. This again? It's been months, and you're supposed to be my best friend. I deserve to know why you're acting like this, but that's just it. I don't know what's gone wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everything's wrong. It's like something went bad inside, and I can't... Now things are spiraling out of control, and I can't stop it. I'm fucking everything up. My schoolwork is a mess. I know I've been a shit friend, Katie, but I can't seem to do better. I can't do the things I need to do to sort my life out. I just want to sleep all the time. I barely feel good anymore. Is it the drinking? That's part of it, dude. No, not that way around. I feel sad and gray and tired most of the time. But there are things that light up my brain sometimes. One is drinking. The other... Well, this is it, isn't it? I look at his face. His beautiful, concerned, slightly confused face. Out of his depth. Someone this functional can't be with someone like me. Is you, Addie. Oh, Ash. But not me? No? Great. I know how awful that sounds. It's not fair and it doesn't make sense. I wish it wasn't like this, but when there are so few things that light me up, I guess I chase them and neglect everything else. But you're my best friend, and you have been since that first week in year 7. Seeing you sad because of me kills me. I'll try and be better with everything. I know I have to be. But I don't see how I can. Everything is just so hard. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Ash. It's kind of not, though, is it? Well, you did call me boring and tell me to fuck off, so yeah, I'm still angry. But don't cry. At least you've told us what's up now, I think. It's gonna be okay, Ash. Is it? You don't know that. Well, whatever happens, it's the end of term this week. We're all tired. Year 10 is scary. GCSEs, it's really suddenly. It's not my place to speak for what's going on with you and Katie, but as far as the schoolwork stuff and just real life looming, you're not the only one in the world who feels this way. Growing up is painful. Yeah, lots of us are stressed out about schoolwork and, future stuff. Right now, I feel like I'm struggling at everything. So when Addie asked me if I wanted to be a professional artist earlier, I had a proper freak out. Really? Didn't seem like it. Well, it might have if you paid more attention. I've been trying to tell you how stressed I am. I'm sorry. You can stop apologizing now. Just, you're not special to be feeling this way, idiot. Katie pauses a second and hugs him. Then Addie joins in the hug too. Thanks, guys. God, this is so embarrassing. I don't deserve you. Oh, shut it. Just next time tell me why you stop replying or saying anything and start auditioning for the role of teenage... Ouchie? Words. Also, I have a friend that has been really terrible about responding for, this whole year. It's very disappointing. And I hope that at some point we have a conversation like this and then are more responsive with each other. Like Addie said, growing up is painful, but cheesy as it sounds, we have each other. We do. Ash, don't try to fix everything at once. As my dad says, sometimes it all goes pear-shaped, and there's nothing to be done but go to bed, and then try again tomorrow. Heidi's right. It's the end of the term. Let's just forget about all of this and start fresh next term, yeah? Thank you, Katie. You're my best friend. I know. It'll be Christmas soon. We all get a break, and then we can try again next year. Yeah, I'll try again next year. Ooh, time skip. Back to present.
Over the years, I've tried a lot of things. Went to a few AA meetings, chess, CBT, mindfulness, church, doctrines, taking books for the one of the things I was told that you don't move is that addictions have
I hope that the VO is coming through okay. In my ears right now, the music is a little on the loud side compared to the Ash VO right now.
Tired of the sad look in my friends' eyes when they looked at me so contrite when we talked about how I was doing. And I eventually decided to slowly crawl my way out of the hole I had dug for myself. It took years. But now, I find myself here. My life is far from perfect, but it's mine.
Alright, kudos to you, Ash.
Parkrun on Saturdays, volunteering on Thursday nights. Sometimes I feel that I'm 60 or 30. I'm content. Am I happy? Sometimes it's difficult to say. Am I grateful? Yes, absolutely. I don't want to go back to where I was. Still,
I like that we're on a laptop while it was kind of raining, or a bit of a rain vibe.
My life is more safe and secure.
Okay, so still have a vice, but at least not drinking anymore.
Fags might destroy my lungs, destroy my relationships. Some kind of control values, some way of thinking that's not good and wholesome. I know Katie found
Katie as a parent. Do we get to see the art show? Yes, let's enter the gallery. Ooh, what should I look at first? Nostalgia. Linger, but not too long. Oh, I remember these. But wait, this artist was born in 2002? I feel like a million years old. It's kind of weird that things I grew up with are in the past now. Like, I lived in this era, but this kid is experiencing nostalgia for something he didn't experience. I like how this installation is kind of unnerving, even sinister when you look close. He's right. It's okay to linger, but not for too long. Nostalgia is a place to visit, not to live. I like that. Okay. Room 1. See some art back there. We're gonna go to room 2 first. Capital's detritus, the fragile scaffold of extricative ambitions. Yeah, gotta be honest, I don't get this one. That's a pile of sticks, whichever way you look at it. If we could eat clothes together, Katie Rutherford. She was worried that motherhood would make her a worse artist. She was wrong. Why am I crying? Catharsis, huh? It's an attractive idea, maybe a dangerous one. I used to tell myself I was going out for a bender to blow off some steam. I said I was expressing myself when I was actually destroying myself. Still, is there a way to dance in darkness without being consumed by it? Oh, this painting has an audio component. Let's put on the headphones and have a listen. That voice. It couldn't be. Ooh, the blue's fun. Is it you? Wow, hi. Addie, I can't believe you're here. Right? Yeah, wow. I would say I can't believe you're here, but actually this is Katie's exhibition, so of course you would be here. It's been a minute. That's right, but what wondrous chain of events have brought you to this gallery? Trying to be positive. They've given up booze. He's like in a better spot. Positive, Ash. Wondrous. Wow. I always liked the way you speak. A happy series of coincidences brought me here, I guess. I lost touch with Katie when I deleted my socials a few years back. The only bad thing about leaving Facebook. But my husband is an art teacher. He studied at Goldsmiths a few years before Katie. They met through art things. It was so great to see her again and get the invitation for today. Blimey, she's talented, isn't she? She's worked really hard to get this far, so Ash is acknowledging that she's talented, but also works and is stressed about the work. I know. Balancing work and study, being a parent, I can't even imagine. This painting, Catharsis, spoke to me as well. It's funny, I didn't know you were coming, but I thought of you when I saw it. What do you think of it? Aha. I think music might be the best way to exercise our inner demons that I can think of. I agree. I mean, what else is there to exercise demons? Therapy. In this economy, it is too expensive. Besides, we're saying exercise our feelings, not talk about them. The fun option. What do you think, Addie? You said this painting spoke to you. It did. I think that I don't know how I would have gotten through certain things in life if I hadn't had a place to scream my lungs out twice a month. You remember that Suffocate Me Dry gig we went to? Like it was yesterday. I thought you would. It's crystal clear for me, too. You know, that was the first time I went to anything like that, and in some ways, that evening changed my life. I remember seeing you there in the crowd, and all gothier than thou. I tried to play it cool, but I was so nervous. Then we had such a great time. Changed my life, too. Makes me happy to hear you say that. It's really good to see you, mate. That night and so many others, we had fun, didn't we, Ash? Do you know what they call us these days? Elder emos. Yeah, I didn't realize 30. I turned 35 very soon, and I'm feeling very old about it. Like, in the different kind of questionnaire type things about, like, which age group are you in? A lot of them either end with 35 before that being the next category, or start with like 35 up. So I feel pretty old. Right? I don't feel old usually, but elder emo? Oof. Elder millennial? Oof. It's funny. Sometimes I feel younger now than I did back then. Speaking of, I don't know if we've seen each other in a while, but screw it. It's my 30th birthday next week. Happy birthday. Thanks. Well, I'm inviting some of my friends to our place, and I've always had a maximalist approach to socializing. As you know, you should come. You're like the perfect person, because after drinks, everyone who doesn't have kids is going to the emo club night in King's Cross. Will Suffocate Me Dry be playing? If they let them out of their old people's home. I wish. Their comeback album is actually great. I have heard rumors of a UK date next year, but nothing confirmed. But this club night is good, and we've been a few times. It's a good time, and it's hilarious. Everyone is either 21 or 35. So we're actually quite young for the eldest bracket. Look, no pressure, but let Katie know, and she can give me your number. I'll text you the details. I'll be there. Really? Thank you. I think you'll have a great time with us, really. It is really good to see you, Ash. I've got to get back to my husband now, but I hope you enjoy the exhibition. Goodbye to the memories I can't remember. Saying goodbye doesn't mean forever. Saying goodbye doesn't mean forever. Sweat out your tears. Dang. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here as we go. Also, I've decided that I'm experiencing some sort of audio bug at this point because the song has not changed since 2 scenes ago. So I can't really hear the song that's playing under this very well. I mostly hear holiday music. But that's okay, bugs happen. And I'm still not going to be very good at the arrow key rhythm game regardless of what's playing or its volume. Okay, I'm not going to sing my heart out, but I'm curious if the piano sounds will count towards the volume. Not bad. Not good, though. Okay. Screaming Squirrel was still very low, just with me talking. The second song playing did not improve that score. I've actually not been to many music festivals. This is pathetic, but the weather factor is too unpredictable for me. Whether it's heaven on earth or an infernal mud bath is down to something as fickle as the British sky. In this control freak era of my life, that's too much uncertainty to handle. But right now, it's glorious. Temperature has dropped to just right. The trees and fields that surround the main stage look beautiful in the fading light. Living in London, you can forget that the English countryside is truly lovely sometimes. As for group trips to festivals, well, people stopped inviting me after a while. Then there was the pandemic, and then basically it's been a minute since I've done this. So when Addie asked me, I was a bit hesitant, but then excited. Given who was headlining, we couldn't miss it. Okay, you two make camp here and save our spot. We'll go get everyone a bunny chow. Ash, yours is on us to say thanks for driving. You sure? That's kind. It's 2 hours back to London, with 4 tired, drunk 30-somethings. The least we can do. Thanks, Alex. We'll hold the fort. 9 months since Katie's graduation show. 9 months. The length of a school year? Or a pregnancy? No, Katie's not pregnant again. That would be mad. Even for Miss Do-It-All. But a lot has happened since then. Ash, I actually brought some tequila in a water bottle. Got it through security. Just like old times. Well, it's not quite like old times. It's not WKD after all. Do you mind if I have some while we wait? Sure, that's not an issue for me anymore. Happy to hear it. Cheers, Ash. In the months since Katie's grad show, I've slowly gotten to know Addie again, his husband, and a couple of his friends. Of course, Addie would be the kind of person who is good at making and keeping friends as an adult. But I think this is the first time since the gallery that we've actually been alone. Am I nervous? Are you as excited as I am to see Suffocate Me Dry again? Yeah! I mean, it's a bit weird, but good weird. I don't even think it's weird. I love that so many bands from when we were young are still going. Well, they say that millennials are the generation that refused to grow up. Honestly, I think that's the one thing we got right. You should like what you like and not be ashamed of it. It doesn't matter how old you are, where you come from, your gender, or any of that. You've always thought that, haven't you? I guess so, yeah. I think I agree with you now, but it took a while. Addie takes a sip of his drink. So Ash, it's summer. Very observant. It's been a good one so far, wouldn't you say? Sunny. Why is he talking about the weather like we're on an awkward Hinge date? I must be less emo than I used to be because I'm enjoying the sunshine a lot this year. Ask me about the climate change implications. I swear it's barely rained since March, right? That's weird. I read that it was England's driest spring since 1893. Why am I rambling like this? It's my first time alone with him in almost a year. Seeing a band that had such an impact on us for the first time since we were kids. Can you really blame us for enjoying the occasional summer evening while the world burns? Whoa. That's pretty goth, Eddie. As my goth Yoda, do you approve? The student has become the master. I'm honored to complete the circle. Anyway, it's summer. It is. Which means we're halfway through the year. How are those New Year's resolutions going? I didn't expect this to be a mid-year review. Hey man, I just enjoyed the conversation on New Year's Eve, when everyone was talking about their intentions for 2025. All of the rest of us had silly ones, or nothing at all. Well, there was that one proper grind set guy. He was a bit weird. Oh yeah, I wasn't the one who invited him. Anyway, I thought you were the only one who had an interesting New Year's resolution. So, I wanted an update. Is that so wrong? I guess not. So how's it going, 2025? Ash 2.0? It's gotta be 4.0 at least, mate. Actually, it's going pretty well. I surprised myself, did what I said I would do. The first event was in May, the second is next week. Wow, I didn't realize they'd started already. That's amazing. I know we chatted about our New Year's Eve, but remind me of the concept? They're sober events, yes? Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, I know there are a lot of sober raves, silent discos, comedy clubs and stuff, but one of the things I missed the most when I quit drinking was the more low-key atmosphere of just going to the pub, you know? Just chatting with a friend, one-on-one or in small groups. When I gave up drinking, I was also going to a bar every single Monday with my best friends, including one who was working there every Monday. And luckily nowadays they have a like mocktail menu and everything. They didn't then, but my bartender friend Ava would just make stuff up for me, and that helped. Being able to just have some sort of fruity, tasty thing, occasionally a non-alcoholic beer. Most of them are terrible though. Just having that made me fit in with the vibe better and not feel awkward or feel like I missed drinking or needed to drink. And not being bad, but there are only so many book clubs and pottery painting evenings I can do. Yeah, you're not a pottery painting kind of guy. Plus, I'm a night owl too, you know? A lot of sober socializing happens during the day. I'm not saying what we're doing is unique, but there wasn't this kind of low-key sober night where I live. So we started one, and it's going okay. You look happy when you say that. That makes me happy. His touch on my arm feels nice. Tell me about it. How did you get to this point? Okay. Well, you know what happened with me. I lost years to my addictions, then a couple more recovering from them. Recovery is a lot of work. You don't really have any space to think about much else. It was COVID too. So perhaps the first time I was able to start thinking about what I actually want from life was probably about the same time I ran into you again. Oh, come on. You know I don't mean... Oh, I wouldn't flatter myself. It was good timing, though. Katie's show happened when I needed it. I was in a bit of a rut that night at the gallery. Well, I guess it inspired me. It was a great night. It was. So, the sober nights. Yeah, I get you wanted to try something new, and I get the concept, but why this specifically? It seems like a lot of work. It is, but I thought about it and realized that socializing, having fun with friends, that's one of the things that makes me the most happy. I know it sounds weird, like I've always been a loner and a hermit. Honestly, I never saw you that way. I always thought it was weird that you said that, then be the loudest voice in drama class and go to hang out with Katie 4 nights in a week. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I realized that I really love socializing and I need it, but it's not easy for me. Loving something isn't the same as it being easy for you, huh? Deep, bro. No, it's not. And in my case, the way I wanted to socialize didn't exist. At least not in the way that was safe for me and nearby. I thought I wouldn't be alone in that, so I found a venue, a place near me. It's called a Trades Hall. A Trades Hall? Those still exist in 2025? In London? My dad will be thrilled. I didn't know what it was. A guy with an accent like your dad educated me on my ignorance. It's a great space. There's a bar, but they agreed to only serve soft drinks on our nights, if we bring in a crowd. I got Turning Point, a charity that helped me out, to put on a sober events calendar too, and the first one was in May. Yeah, it was alcohol-free wine and cheese session. Not particularly original, but I worked my arse off to organize and promote it. And to my surprise, people came. I'm not surprised, Ash. I think a lot of people are craving something like this, especially close to them. So the next event is next week? What is it? Board game night, because I miss those. Used to have them regularly in my life, and now they are non-existent currently. Classic. Yeah, again, not pushing the boat out, something chill and social. We always have snacks and mood lighting. It sounds really cozy. Maybe I'll come to the next one. Thanks. It's just early days with these events, but I would love for you to see what I'm doing. Of course. What am I doing with my hair, by the way? Seriously, this all sounds great. Really great. It's good to see you doing so well, Ash. Thank you. I mean, you too. But maybe in your case it was less of a surprise. I mean, not necessarily. Things weren't always easy for me either. I like that in every one of these little scene changes, the clouds rise up. Oh, I didn't mean... I know you didn't. I can see Alex at the front of the bunny chow queue. It's now or never. I don't need to do this fool thing. I don't want them to, like, kiss or something. I'm trying to avoid that, but, like, have them be, like, nice, good buds. I really like having you back in my life, Addie. Likewise. I'm glad you're here. There's no one I would rather do this with. You've got your bunny chows, but you might want to check the group chat. Thanks, babe, but we're touching grass, Alex. Group chat drama can wait. No, it's good. Check. Oh, it's from Katie. Hey, Ash, why does no one show up to these things? She's always been this way. Sometimes I think she has babies so that she can finally have a good excuse to flake. It's not the Sachi, but it's a start. What's all this, then? There's a link. One's to watch. The other art fair, London, presented by Sachi Art. Be the first to discover new work from some of London's most promising emerging artists. Halfway down the page, Right Place, Wrong Order by Katie Rutherford. Oh my god! I think I remember when we were decorating the school hall that time. I do. She said no one from our school had been there. And you said she could be the first, and she is! This is so incredible. I didn't think this day could get any more perfect. I have to say, it's about as close to perfect as they come. We ate our bunny chows, the band came on just as the sun started to go down over the rolling fields. Queers in their 30s, teenagers at their first gig, parents with their kids, people with flower headdresses of all genders and colors, all of us dancing to this band that we love. It's a lovely sentiment. I used to go to such destructive lengths to feel that feeling. I've learned now that chasing highs so relentlessly will turn life into a tragedy. And I write games, not tragedies. But sometimes on nights like this, that feeling will find you, if you let it. I'm dancing with more energy sober than I did drunk. warm with the heat of the day and the love of my friends. Hey Ash, you're not too sensible for a mosh pit now, are you? Got the Carter-coded ending. Okay. I had a lovely time with this, even though current audio bug making 2 songs play. The artwork is still so great. Like, the art, music, general vibes is like, this is a emo-inspired game, and absolutely nailed that. I'm glad that we had this nice ending. I'm curious what the others are like, but that Ash was able to give up alcohol because it was contributing to their destruction, and just have kind of nice adult friendships and relationships coming back. I wonder why that one was flashing. I had a delightful time. I am so down for anything that this team makes in the future. And like I said in the first part, I've never played another like emo game, really. Not like this. Played some punk games and rock and some hip hop and stuff, but like not a game that's both in its storytelling and in its rhythm mini games is like an emo game. And this was a delightful time. I hope I catch you in the next one. I'm going to be playing a lot more things over the next few weeks. There's so much to catch up on my backlog and a lot of demos that I want to check out. So please consider following on Instagram and I was going to say Twitter, not Twitter, Blue Sky at Honest Indies, checking me out on Twitch at the same place, and just subscribing right here. Have a great day.